Oh my gosh, dude. If my computer doesn't stop dying, I'm gonna lose my mind. Goodness gracious, dude. Okay. Let's not die again, please. I don't even know what I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm so sick of my computer dying on me. I don't know what happened, it just froze, so that was cool. So if people find their way back, great. But if not, then I'm gonna sit here and talk to myself, I suppose. Love when your PC freezes. That's always fun. I didn't spend all this money building a PC for it to freeze on me, but I guess that's what we're gonna do. Ah, darn. I gotta use the bathroom now. Ah! What a lovely world we live in. Okay. Alright, let's check on the slime farm. Alright, refill this, and then need to check on, make sure my stream and everything's working. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Ah, ah. It seems to like crashing, so I don't know what's going on today. This is the second time it's crashed. Alright, let me check something really quick. Yeah. Yes! Yes! Yes, queen! Alright, so we gotta get 10 blocks of diamonds today. So far, anyways. We'll see if we have to get more. I'm sick and tired of my stuff dying on me. What else? I want to look at something really quickly here. Cool. Do 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 do. Okay. Anything else? God. Ah. Ah. Yeah. All right. Good now. We set. I think we're good now. We're good. Let me check and see how many slimes we have. There. I think I can check it from here. Oh no, it's the one right beneath it. That one that I can't get to. About halfway full. Let's go. We might actually be done with the slime blocks today, but I've got to run to the restroom. So we're gonna stick myself, you know, in a hole or something. I need dirt on me. Let's just stick myself in this really quickly. I can go use the restroom and not have to worry about it. Why is my game lagging so bad? Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta go to the restroom. Enjoy the music. Okay. I don't know if you guys are still here, but sorry. My computer crashed. That's cool. And then as it crashed, I realized that I had to use the restroom. So I'm just getting the workaround today. Yeah, there's that. But I'm back. Oh. I feel better though. Cool. And I stopped the game. Alright. Back to what we were doing. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but it was something. It felt important at the time, and now I'm not so sure. Had to go take a dump. So there's that. I survived that. And here we are. So hopefully my computer... Same one? Are you the same one? You are the same one. Yeah. So, anyways, I genuinely don't know what I was working. I think I checked my slime, but we're gonna check it again. Okay, we are good there. Let's just refill it. We're here, we're thinking about it, let's just refill it and then go back to collecting some more. The dumb, ridiculous, cheap wool stuff. So I'm kind of getting tired of collecting wool. I'm not gonna even begin to lie. It's becoming a chore, but whatever. I'm falling down. No. What is going on? Figure it out. Figure it out. Okay. We have that potion. That potion. Should be good here. It's gonna bother me if I don't fill that in. Just go ahead and fill it in. Okay. What's up, Sam? Welcome back. Glad you can join me. Sorry, my computer decided it was just gonna not work. That was very kind of it to do. I just have extras, and that's okay. But I'm good. I'm back now. We're live, and who knows? Maybe my computer crashes again in the next 10 minutes. If that happens, well, then it happens. You know, it's part of it. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. Let's go. I think I'm gonna go mine for some diamonds here in a bit. And some ancient debris. So I gotta get a few pieces of ancient debris. Guess it's the mod. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, no. I really feel like going out to a lake and just riding on a boat. I don't have a boat. And I don't actually know anyone that does. Well, no, my brother-in-law does, but he lives like 8 hours away from me, so that's not an actual option. But I want to go hang out on a lake. That sounds like so much fun right now. I don't even know if the lakes are open. What am I talking about? What am I even talking about? Lakes are open year round, I'm pretty sure. I am talking out the side of my neck. But yeah. Wait, Maple? I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I am sorry if I'm butchering it, but what's up? How are you? You had similar issues with Chunky the mod? Maybe. I haven't had any issues though. Like my game has not crashed and my computer hasn't crashed like that in probably months at this point, so I don't know what it is. It's monsooning where you are? Ew. I've never been in a monsoon. I've heard they're terrifying. I can't verify that, but I've seen videos and stuff that look crazy. Wait, monsoon's a perfect weather? What? Then I don't know what a monsoon is. I thought that was like a really bad rain event with like high wind. But I could be, clearly I might be wrong about that. Have another one of these. All right. We are so close to having all the slime. If we get all the slime today, I'm going to start placing slime because I don't want to think about gathering. I want to leave this area. I haven't really left this area, and dude, this music is so loud. Hold on. Oh my gosh, that is so much better. I couldn't think. I just want to be able to think. Okay. But we're going to go play slime blocks because this is not... I'm losing my mind shearing sheep. And I haven't even done it that long, which is the sad thing. It's not like I've been here for days working on shearing all these sheep. No. I've been here for like an hour or two. I don't know how long that last stream was. Maybe it was an hour. I'm kind of nervous thinking about how much wool I have to collect. Kind of a terrifying thought. But... okay, got you. I love rain. The area I live in the US doesn't get a ton of rain, but I love rain. I love the way that rain smells, which apparently is like not normal. Like not everybody on the planet can smell when rain's coming, but where I live you can smell when it's coming, and I forget what the term is called, but anyways, love the way it smells, love the way it sounds. So I 1000% agree. It's perfect indoor weather and just like playing video games, reading a book maybe, and just staring outside the window while it rains. One of my favorite things to do. We had a really nice spring this year actually, which is not normal for my area. Usually it's really hot or really rainy. We did have some rain, but it wasn't, I think it rained for like 1 week all summer, or all spring. And so that was really cool. Other than that, it was just beautiful outside. Basically all spring. It was awesome. Now, I do have spring allergies, so that wasn't very fun. Still kind of dealing with that. Affecting my eczema. But beyond that, it was a pretty good, tame spring, which I like. Yeah, it's the soil, the dirt smell that you get. So, I love that smell. It's one of my favorite. Oh, so an hour 41 minutes. There we go. So I was shearing for, that's so long. Makes my brain hurt. And then because I get like locked into this almost flow state, and then when I come out of that flow state, after about 30 minutes, realizing I've been doing the same thing, I'm like, wait, I'm kind of bored doing this. Which is one of the reasons why I made an auto shearing, an auto wool farm. No! No! I wasn't paying attention. I'm saddened by this. That had mending on it. I'm a dingus. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I can make another. I also have a shulker box full of them, so. Dun, 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 dun. That really hurt me. I didn't want to lose any of the shears. Oh man, that's physical pain. Physical pain to the max. Boom. All right. The wandering villager's gone. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah. This game doesn't love me. That's okay, though. Because I love it, and that's truly what matters here. Ah, no, no, no. You have to apply. I should have been paying attention. It's really not that big of a deal. No, 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 no. Ah. Let me up! Thank you! You experience two, let's see, two main seasons, rainy season, and there is sunny weather. What do we experience? We have a summer, winter, well, we have spring, summer, fall for sure. Winter lasts, I kid you not, probably 2 weeks. It may snow during that time, but it only lasts like 2 weeks here. From probably starting in March all the way until December, you'll have weather. Let's see. March until about June is springish type weather. You'll have, like, we just had a couple 100 days, like 100-degree days. I have one. It's right over here. It's just really slow. Super duper ridiculously slow. So, because I need so much wool, I figured I would just make a massive and wood sheet. But this thing is running. I could have made it way, 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 way bigger. But that seemed like overkill. Even this is going to be overkill at some point, like when I don't need wool. I can't think of another time I'm going to actually require as much wool as I'm having now. But then again, you've never seen snow in your life? Wow. That's kind of a crazy thought. Snow it's one of those things that, like, I love if I'm inside. Don't know how to explain it, but, like, it's cool seeing it fall. It's cool seeing it, like, pile up on the ground. Even though that doesn't happen where I live very often. But you like playing in it is cool for about 20 minutes, and then like once it starts to melt and you're wet and freezing, not fun. Not fun at all. Now, I've never been skiing or snowboarding. I don't know what it's like to have that kind of snow, because where I live, we get like maybe an inch of snow a year. Every now and then we'll have, like, every now and then, like, it's probably, I think it's considered like 100-year snowstorms. We'll have one where it's like a foot or two of snow, and I've seen that happen once in my life. And so, but I've never been to, like, I know in Colorado and stuff like that, they have really good snow and they have skiing and stuff. I want to go snowboarding someday, but I don't know. Oh yeah, dude, there is something very beautiful about winter and snow, and like the whole Christmas season for me, like the holiday season for me. I love it. But I want to be inside. I want to be drinking hot cocoa and sitting on my butt with a book and surrounded by my family, staring out of a window while it snows. That's like a bucket list thing of mine. I think it's happened. I don't think I can remember a time that's actually happened. I think I've seen snow on Christmas once. Maybe. So, I don't know. I don't know. Are we at the point where I can... How close are we? You're so close. We're so close to being done. I mean, considering how much... There's probably a shulker box worth of... If I can maybe reach it. I can't reach it at all. I can. If I squat down, I can reach it. It is pretty cool. I got in trouble once when I was in high school. I was a senior in high school, and I was with my now wife. She was my girlfriend at the time, and my younger cousin, who's 6 years younger than me, thought it would be funny to throw a snowball into and hit me in the back of the head. So I turned around and like shotgunned his snowball into his face from like 2 feet away. It was bad. I hurt him so bad. Now, that being said, he hasn't done it since. and he is awesome. He's hilarious. Love that dude, but not the best decision. It was kind of messed up what I did, but you know, it was a lesson learned. Don't throw snowballs at the back of my head. Because what goes around comes around, my boy, and I'm bigger and stronger than he is. So, well, maybe I'm stronger. I don't know if I am, because he does like a lot of woodwork stuff. So maybe I'm not anymore. But at the time I definitely was, because he was, what, 12 or 13? I was 18 years old. So I was definitely bigger and stronger then. I'm still taller than he is. I just don't know if I'm stronger. Probably am, but he's a good guy. He loves Minecraft too, oddly enough. So does his brother. All three of us kind of love Minecraft. But I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I don't want the Minecraft. I've heard really good things about it, but I've also heard bad things about it, and I don't want it to ruin my Minecraft experience, because I know how I play Minecraft, and if it doesn't fit that kind of narrative, I'm gonna be like, this is an alright movie. You know what I mean? There's just things that happen in, I don't know, that's what I think about making IRL, real life, kind of like turning animated stuff into like real life movies seems weird to me. I want this to hurry up. Missed it. Hold on. There you go. Woo! I don't think you guys understand how excited I am for this to be done. I'm so excited for this to be done. And matter of fact, why don't we just go? I really don't feel like dealing with this one. Yes, there it is. I'm gonna start filling these shulker boxes in. I'm too excited. I don't care about it getting all the way to the top. We're gonna fill in shulker boxes. It's a one-time watch only. Okay. Yeah, I may just wait till it comes like it's no average. Okay. Average in your opinion. That makes sense. That's what I assumed it was gonna be. My cousin went and saw it, and he was like, if you don't think about it too much, it's kind of enjoyable. I was like, oh, that's my problem. I'm gonna think about it too much. So I just haven't seen it yet. Dude, if I get to start working on the placing slime today, I'm gonna be super stoked. Granted, I gotta get all this moved over there. It's gonna be kind of a pain, but whatever. I can't grab it. So excited for later going to a barbecue. Ooh! Boy, barbecues are so dope. That's what we're doing here in a couple of hours. Probably around 3 or 4 o'clock. Going over to some friends. And we're going to have a little cookout. Watch, I don't know if there's an NBA game today. I think there is. I think OKC plays today. The Pacers played last night and lost. Oh, sad about that. I want the Pacers to win it all. I just think that would be cool. I'm not a Pacers fan, but whatever. I just like the way they play basketball. I think their kind of approach to playing basketball is kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna go have a cookout. I'm gonna swim a little bit. It's gonna be fun. I love barbecue, and being from Texas, like I'm not gonna say Texas has the best barbecue. I know that's up for debate, but they got some crazy barbecue. Okay, we got some crazy barbecue here in Texas. Now that can't be argued. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be loads of fun. Love it. Barbecuing is it one of my favorite things to do? I don't know. I don't personally like barbecue very often. Mainly because I don't have a barbecue pit, but I do want to get one when I'm older, so. But it's an art. It's a craft. It genuinely is a craft. Making really good barbecue. You know what I mean? We do what we can. Hey, look, I can't be mad at that. It's when people put here's okay. I will die on this hill. If it's truly good barbecue, you don't need barbecue sauce. Okay, you don't need to put sauce on it. There's a if you can get the seasoning down and the timing down, and you can smoke it for, I don't know. I've made one brisket. It took me 24 hours to cook. I did not eat one bite with barbecue sauce. Now, was it the best barbecue I've ever had? No. But like, there's a bark that you can create on the meat. Oh, dude. Oh man, you got me salivating. Stop. But it's so good. It is so good. You're hungry right now? What are you gonna eat? That's the real question. Now, I will say this: you being from, I've never had moose. And I bet the fish up there, I bet salmon up there is like insane. Y'all get salmon? Y'all have to get salmon. Surely y'all get salmon. I bet you can cook a mean meal though. There's like a pastry thing that is in Canada that I've heard about that I've never had, but it sounds delicious. What is it called? Poutine? Maybe it's not a pastry dish. Is that what it's called? Poutine? I'm probably butchering it. Oh man. I think that's what it's called. Maybe it's not. I don't know, but it sounds delicious. Maybe it's a potato dish. It sounds like a potato dish now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Beaver tails? I've never had beaver tail. What? Like actual beaver? Oddly enough, about 4 years ago in the area in Texas that I live, we had beavers show up for the first time in like 5,000 years. So they finally worked their way up like the tributaries and whatnot here. I'm trying to think, have I ever had like what animals have I eaten? I've had bison, I've had veal, I've never had duck. I've had chicken and like beef. I've had salmon. I've had lamb. I hate lamb. Lamb is disgusting. Like a sweet tasting meat. I don't like that. Poutine isn't a pastry. Poutine's fries, gravy, and cheese curds. Okay. I've never had that. But it sounds delicious. Anything that has potatoes and gravy and cheese, I'm basically all for. Now my waist may not like it. In fact, I can tell you for a fact my waist would not like it. My waist is big enough as it is. I'm big backed enough as it is. But poutine sounds delicious. I've heard that you guys make some mean poutine, probably because it's from there, but I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm nowhere near as close to filling all these shulker boxes as I would like to be. It's kind of saddening, but whatever. Oh. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, look, dog, if y'all want to eat beaver, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I've never had it, so I can't tell you if it tastes good or not. So, but it's a dessert. It depends on where you go for the poutine. Okay. So fried breading laid out in the shape of a beaver tail with icing and Oreos or whatever you want. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. No, I can't do it. I can't have it. I'm too fat as it is. I'm gonna have to look up a beaver tail recipe now. That sounds insane. I've never been to Canada. It's on my list. Oh, my wife is calling. 1 second. Yes, ma'am. Going well, just streaming. Collecting resources. So. Yep. If you want to, are you guys heading back? Okay, cool. Yeah, just text me when you get here. Alright. Was it good? Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, well then I'll see you when you get here. Love you, bye. You don't think it's legal to have beaver tail? Good. Good, let's keep it that way. I wouldn't know. I know it's not legal here to mess with beavers. Or, that's a lie. I don't know, actually. I don't know what the rules are around beavers in the US, but I've always thought beavers were cool. So, they seem like a cool animal. Oh, 5 deer walking? While you're walking, that's cool. Let's see, what have I ever seen deer while walking? No. No, I haven't. No, I've never experienced that. I've seen deer while driving from one city to another, but never like out on a walk. Though we have deer in my area, my area is, I basically live in a plains/plateau area, so it's just wide open space. You would think you'd see a bunch of animals, but you don't. It's just nothing. We really don't have like a bunch of trees and stuff until you get to East Texas. All of West Texas is basically a desert, so. Or a high plains area. Nice Gaming, what's going on? Do you have a Discord? I do, but I don't really use it. I haven't started people keep asking me to start a Discord channel. I just haven't because I'm lazy and don't want to manage it. And I'm never, like, I'm very, 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 very rarely am I in Discord. Wait, an orange doe? Wait, what's an orange doe? I don't know what that is. I imagine it has something to do with the color of their fur. Is that what do they have fur? Fur, is that what it's called? Hair? I don't know, because dogs have fur, right? And humans have hair, but it's like, I don't know what the difference is there. Deer are amazing. They're amazingly good eats. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, don't get me wrong. They are good to eat, but I've never hung out with enough deer to know. One of my favorite animals is a snow leopard and then the gray wolf. I love wolves. I think wolves are sick. Where is it? Where is it? Where that? Oh, not there. There. Bow, 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 bow. We really don't have a lot of animals in my area that you can see. Do we? You see there's a lot of cattle here. A lot of moose. We see cows everywhere. There's some goats. You know, like, stuff like that. That's what we got here. Because where I live is fun. An orange deer, which is the color of its fur. Okay. Is that like a rare type of deer? I'm so wilderness stupid, it's not funny. I genuinely don't do wilderness stuff. I probably should, actually. I should get out more. It's a little difficult when you have kids, but, you know. Again, they didn't choose to be here. We chose for them to be here, so. I really don't think we have enough. I need you to keep pumping out slime, dude. I need you to pump out a lot of slime. A whole lot more. Because I don't think we have enough. In fact, I know we don't have enough to finish. Because we still have like 5 or 6 chests. But it makes me feel like I'm doing something other than shearing sheep and staring at this dumb thing. You live in a hill station. Interesting. Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah, no, I've seen a couple of foxes inside the city, but I live in a city, so there's no real reason. Obviously, I'm not going to see a ton of wilderness here. So, matter of fact, like I can, if I were to walk outside of, like if I go to the edge of my city, I could probably, I kid you not, I could see where the sky and the land meet. That's how flat and just there's nothing out there. That was cool. Real cool. Well, I'm pretty sure this thing is super full and I have no idea what I'm going to do with it all. I made it thinking like, oh man, I'm going to like fly through rockets and stuff. And I do. I've gone through a number of rockets, but like not as many as I thought. You know what I mean? Someone hit me with an Instagram post. What's up? What is it? Oh, it's my wife. What'd she send? I gotta watch that in a bit. It's a long one. Long one. I'll watch that in a bit. Maybe when I'm not streaming. Alright. Imagine if the sunset looked like this. Well, in Texas, we have some pretty beautiful sunsets. I'm not gonna lie. There's like a time as the sun begins to set where if there's clouds, that like the sky turns orange like that. But there's like a pink and purple haze above it that is just, it is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. One of my favorite views in the whole entire world. This is when they are rebuilding their bodies after winter and their fur goes really orange. I don't know, I'm not really into nature like that. That is actually sick. I didn't know that that happened. Do all deer... Wait, what kind of deer is it? Does it matter what kind of deer it is? Huh. I did not know that. Wait. Just saw a deer roaming the city? What the heck? That is a crazy thought. Yeah, no, I've never seen anything like that. I know we have coyotes, but I don't think I've ever seen one. Mainly foxes. Mainly. Yeah. So interesting, like how different, like not only just countries are in terms of their wildlife and just the people there, but like the thought that like you could be going through a city in Canada and there could be a bear or something. I'm sure there's places here in the U.S. that have that, but I don't live anywhere near a place like that. So. I don't even know if we have bears in my area. Oh, just whitetail deer. Okay. Well, we have whitetail here, right? Hold on. 1 second. I think we do. Oh, so in Texas, whitetail deer typically don't turn orange, but their coats do change color seasonally. So we have whitetail here, but they don't turn orange. Interesting. So maybe it's just Canadian whitetail deer? I don't know. That's fascinating. Well, you learn something new every day. Look at there. Who would have thunk it? Dude. Dude. Don't do this to me, game. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't know why it bothers me, but it bothers me that it's not here. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, come on. Gonna make me do that. There, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 20 more shulker boxes. It's from like time of winter going to spring. Okay, moose are terrifying. Moose are huge. Okay, I've never seen one in person, but I didn't know how big they were until people started posting videos of them on the internet, and I was like, oh my gosh, those things are massive. Yes, we're almost there. Stood by. Oh no, aren't moose like super aggressive too? No shot, I'm doing it. No shot. Not for me. I'll grab that. Not for me. Not for me. You know what else isn't for me? The ocean. I have a deep respect for the ocean. I think the ocean is an amazing place and we should protect our oceans. You're not going to catch me dead. You're definitely not going to catch me alive either in the ocean. I go about knee deep, maybe. But I don't mess around. Like in my mind, everything's a shark, and in my mind, I'm the biggest target, which means it doesn't have to hunt a whole lot after it gets me. So yeah, I don't mess around with that. It's a no. That's a no-no for me. Depends on if they're chill or not. Absolutely not. No way. I also saw a video of a grizzly bear killing a moose, and I was like, dog. And people think they can fight a grizzly bear. Now, I get it. As humans, yes, we can kill every animal on the planet purely because we're smarter than everything, but which is our advantage. I understand that. But like, there are guys out there that actually believe they can fight a grizzly bear, or a gorilla. Are they out of their minds? You know, you have to be a special kind of stupid. I was standing next to a grizzly bear. I guess it was, I don't know when it was hunted. It was, I don't know, probably 50 or 60 years ago, but it was at this like museum thing in Colorado. I had never been next to a grizzly bear like that was, I don't know, stuffed or whatever they call it. The claws on that thing were like 6 inches long. It was the biggest animal I've ever seen in my life. Like, there's no shot. And it runs up to like 40 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? For 45 miles, there's no shot, brother. If a bear wants me, there's nothing I can do. And someone thinks they can fight one? You're like, what? 35 miles an hour. Dog, you're not getting away. If that animal wants to hurt you and you have no way of protecting yourself, there's nothing you can do. Humans are such a vulnerable species. It's so weird to think about. Joker, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. What time is it where I'm at? It is currently 1:20 in the afternoon. Da 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 da. So my wife and my kids are on their way back home from the gym. So she's going to shoot me a text when they get here. I'll help her. It usually takes me 10 or 15 minutes to help get them inside and get them situated. So I'll take a short break and turn up the music for you guys, and then I'll be back. And we'll play until time for me to go to the little barbecue party that we're going to for the holiday. Yeah, I know it's roll on floor. It's insane to think that someone can fight a bear. It just like it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you gotta have a special kind of, you're a special kind of delusional, you know? Yeah, I could fight a bear. Or a gorilla. Yeah. No, baby girl, you can't. A gorilla is 10 times stronger than the average human. 10 times, okay? That's an assumption. We don't actually know. And then you're gonna fight a bear? that who knows how much stronger that is than a human, and they got teeth and claws. Like, dude, what? I don't understand people, man. They can swim up to 6 miles. That is terrifying. That's an odd, I don't know why I'd be scared of that, but that is 6 miles an hour. I don't know if you guys have ever tried swimming, like for a workout. I have, like when I first hurt my back. I used to think it was a joke, like swimming. Nah, bro, that's a special kind of endurance. It just turned midnight there. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's getting late for you. Gotta shut it down soon. Gotta shut it down, go to sleep. Take a nappy poo, an 8-hour nap. Those are delicious, by the way. Actually, I lie. I don't take naps very often because I don't really love naps, but I love, okay, hear me out. I love sleeping. Does that make sense? Don't love naps, love sleeping. Not all of them. No, there's, oh, no, it's not all of them. Hold on. Here. Right in here. Look at that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what it is. It's about 6 and 7 feet tall. Alright, well, I'm 6'4", so that means that animals look at me dead in my eyes. That's crazy to think about. That's an insane thought. Just looking into my soul. Like, I wish you would try something. See if I don't buck you into next year. The problem is the movie Brother Bear gave this false idea that moose were fun, cool, hilarious creatures. Nah, bro, they stand on business. They handle it, you know what I mean? They're not about the BS. Hey, no, this is my territory, and y'all are messing with me. And don't they like scrape their antlers and like they're like bloody and stuff? Like, I can't even. That's crazy. All right, so 7.5 to 10 feet in length. God, that is such a big animal. Used to swim back in high school. It's so tiresome. When I was swimming at the time for workouts, there was a high school team that would come and practice around the time that I would swim. And so I'm a fairly strong swimmer, right? Out of pure curiosity, I wanted to know the difference between someone who actually trained at swimming versus an average fat guy who who decided to start working out at a swim pool. Dog, when I say I got dusted, I've never seen someone move that fast in water. It made no sense to me. And they were doing a warm-up. Like, I was out there trying. I was giving it my all. Puffing, flapping water. You know what I mean? Kicking. And these kids were just cruising. And I've never been more... Now, I know they weren't thinking about me. I wasn't even a thought to them because they were on the other side of the pool. But I've never been so embarrassed in my life. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Okay? There is levels to this stuff. That's why I find it hilarious when people make fun of like professional players, like athletes, and they're like, "Oh man, that guy's like basketball players." You're like, "Oh, that guy never plays. He's on the bench. He's a bust. He's a bum." And it's like, nah, bro. That guy is one of like 300 players in the NBA. That guy would torch any of us. Any of us. Bulls, okay, bull moose shed their antlers. And when I see the pictures of that happening, that is one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in my life. Just a grown moose just being a dog. Like, now I gotta get this off. Like, I don't think it hurts them, but it looks incredibly painful. You know what I mean? I think my wife is here, but I want to get these. Hold on. Let me grab these really quick. Empty. 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 I think the rest are empty except for the second one that has 3. Alright. Put these in the shulker boxes really quick, which means we are. Oh my gosh, we are so close. Oh, we are so close. Look, we have this much. Ah, we're so close. We're right there. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go help my wife get my kids inside. So let me go be a useful husband and help them out. Let me just make sure I'm safe. You know what? We're just gonna pause the game. No, we're not. We're not gonna pause. I don't need to do this. I can do it like this. Like that. Alright, I'll be right back. BRB! BRB! That was the music. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. See here. This is the button. Is it nighttime? I bet it is. Of course it is. Why would it be anything other than night? And it's snowing. Of course that's what it's doing. Of course that's what it's doing. Sleep. There's something dangerous around me. I don't think so. Hope not. Let's refill the potions really quick because I'm pretty sure we're running out. Absolutely are out. Ah, don't want it to. I don't want to run out of potions here because we're so close to being done with this. Okay, cool. They're so close to being done that I just want this to be done. I want to finish this. I want to finish it. I want to start placing slime blocks in the end, which is a stupid thing to say. It just doesn't even make sense, but like, I've been working towards this goal for 5 weeks. Oh, I'm so ready. Welcome back, thank you. Looking for work right now. Ooh. What type of work are you looking for? Anything, or there a specific career field you're trying to get into? You know, one of my least favorite things about searching for a job, I've put in enough job applications to be hired by a number. Wait, did I leave my drink inside? Left my drink inside. 1 second. I'll be right back. Ah! I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I apparently cannot stream unless I have my drink with me. If I don't have my drink, then, you know, what am I doing? Let me turn the music down as well so that you guys aren't deaf. You can actually hear what the heck I'm saying. Okay. These guys in here. Now, how many potions do we have in here? Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Would be the answer there. So let's grab this. We need that. Need that. Need that. Three. Two. Three. Okay. Was in there. Two, three, four, five. Alright, cool. Anything has some physical worries to worry about, but about just nerves in my feet and the availability for appointment making isn't good either. I see. Yeah, that is definitely something to consider. I remember just putting in applications all over places when I was younger, and like it being months before they got back to me. And being so mad when I would drive past those places and it said still hiring. And I'd be like, dog, I put an application here months ago. Why are you still hiring and why haven't I gotten a call? Trying to say for a car. Okay. Nice. Do you have a car in mind or is it just anything that will run? I'm the type of person that just as long as my car can get me from point A to point B, I don't care what people think about my car. I drove a hoopty in high school. People are like, and my brother drove a relatively nicer truck, and people would be like, dude, why is your car so gross? And your brother's car is so nice. And I was like, because my brother has a car payment and I don't. I like not having a car payment. I don't know about you guys, but I don't got money like that. So, and car payments nowadays are insane. Like $1,000 car payments? Are you kidding me? I could literally buy an apartment or like rent an apartment for that much. I have 2, so I need 13. Right? Yes. B6. I've heard if I could fit comfortably in a Honda Civic, I would want one. Matter of fact, I looked for one for a while because I was gonna do like DoorDash and stuff, just to like get some side income. But we never found one that I was happy with. I really don't know because I'm 6'4". It doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I was making excuses, but we also didn't have a whole lot of money. We were kind of tight on our budget at the time, so. I know Honda Civics are good, especially for gas. I don't know what gas prices are in Canada, but I don't know Canada's currency very well, so I don't know what it like converts to here in the US, vice versa, but I think we're just under $3 a gallon here. Like $2.79 where I live, which is better than what it was, because there for a while it was like close to $4, and I was hot. I was not happy with it being that expensive at the time. Much better now than what it was then. Do I have enough materials in this to have to, like, do I have to I don't think I'm gonna have to resupply this thing. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay, so that's going. Is this full? No. How are we doing down here? Okay. We got a while. More expensive. Yeah, y'all are about $1. Oh, that's right. Metric. Dude, I don't think about the metric system. If there's one thing that I'd change about the US, I would just do metric. Because I don't like converting stuff like that just doesn't happen in my head. I'm so clueless. The potion here. Well, that's. It's not demoralizing. Let me rephrase that. Okay. Can I go ahead and make some, like, nether ingots? I don't feel like shearing sheep. I really don't want to. Ah, okay, okay. If I do this, I really don't want to. Okay, okay. What items do I have? This is my go-to. This is going to be my go-to. That's going to be my go-to. Do I have a chest plate that's a go-to? I have one. No, I have one. Where is that chest plate? There it is. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3. I can add, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and... You went to search it? Dude, that's what I do. I do that all the time. Oh, not all the time. Let me rephrase that. I do that if I don't know the conversion. What am I looking for? I think it's over here. I need the little plate thing. Template. There we go. Let's upgrade this. We need diamonds. I don't know how many diamonds I have. I have some lying around though. There's some. Have any more? Oh. Well, I guess. Diamonds. I may have already moved them all into the storage unit. There's more diamonds. Oh, there's some right there as well. More. No. Then we need, what else? Gold? I think that's all I need. Wait, you have a 70-liter tank? Dude, what? That seems insane. Use the metric system in India? Yeah, we don't use that here. Do we? Wait, what does the US use? Am I getting my stuff mixed up? Okay, I am. No, we don't use the metric system. We use the other system. What do we use? I forget what it's called. Oh, why doesn't the US use the metric system? Let's look this up. Why don't we? The United States has not fully adopted the metric system for a number of reasons. Historical decisions. In 1790, we tried. Thomas Jefferson tried to, but Congress said no. The cost of the transition would be insane because you'd have to start with. Yeah, I think they tried to do it like in the early 1900s, but they couldn't switch over because half the population or over half the population used whatever it is that we use. Forget imperial. There we go. So fascinating. Anyways, I just think it would be nicer if we could use the metric system. It'd make things a whole lot easier. Well, maybe not for me because I have no idea. There's no form of reference for me. So, you know, kilometers makes no sense to me. I can't even like imagine what a kilometer is, but I can imagine what a mile is. So, but anyways, where is my fortune? One of these is fortune. Fortune 3, that guy. Okay. Gives me a reason to get rid of diamonds because I don't need diamonds. They're just useless to me. Is it like this? No, I need netherrack, don't I? I think I need netherrack. Yeah, there we go. Oh. 67 liters is like 17, almost 18 gallons. Interesting. Okay. How many of these should I make? Guess that's how many we should make. And then allow me to upgrade 3 pieces. So I need more diamonds. Let's go get more diamonds. This should be plenty. What else do I need? I just need gold, I think. And I need to break down all the ancient debris. Let's go grab some gold really quick. I don't think I have a ton. Wait, no, I have some on me. What's it? I put some in a chest somewhere. Some. There we go. Yep. And then take this and that. Oh, I need 4, don't I? 1, 2. What do I need? I genuinely don't remember. I don't ever make netherite ingots, so I don't know what I need. Seems kind of odd. This is odd. Hold on, hold on. Let's do this. Let me gather the god. Is stuff gonna start up again? Or is it all? No, it's all complete. So that means I can turn this off. And we can put there. Let me do that. I think that's how that works. 4 scraps and 4 gold ingots. Cool. Sick. It should be fun. We'll just upgrade my gear. Why? Because I have nothing better to do. Except sit here and wait for that thing to continue working, which I think it is. Where are you guys getting the gold from? Why is that in there? In there. Oh, because we're waiting for this, and that will go. Okay, got you. Alright, so I guess we just sit here and wait a bit. Oh. 15, so what are we waiting for? Who's the others? Get rid of that. In there. Okay. We're gonna wait. Already cooked up, that's cool. We can turn this off. And this should slowly but surely get in here. Alright. Did I get all the wool? No, I haven't. Not even remotely close. Not even remotely close to getting all the wool I need. Just do this. Just do this. I'm being very impatient. Did I put 25 in there? I thought I put 26. Didn't I put 26 in here? Am I dumb? What? Okay, that makes... It's like, bro, what? I thought I put 26. I know I put 26. Alright. How many days old is this world? Let's look. It is... 2397. You look in the green on the left side, second from the very bottom. 2397. What's the average tank size in the US? I have no earthly idea. I have no idea. I would be lying to you if I said I had any clue. Alright, let's see here. I think I just heard my dog scream. Alright, we got 7 ingots. We need a bunch of these, so that. The netherrack. To use all the netherrack? No, there's no way. But diamonds. And this. We do this. We make 2 more, and we do that one more time, and we make that 16. Then we need an anvil. No, we need the whatchamacallit. It's not an anvil. What is it called? It's over here. It's the toolsmith, maybe? No. This one. It's that one. Dang it. All right. Hold on. This one, right? Nice. 2.3k days is awesome. Yeah, almost 2.4, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, super stoked about it. All right, that's done. That's done. Let's get my armor first. Put that in there. That in there. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that achievement. Nice. What else? What do I use the most? This, and... There we go. I mean, we are fitted out now. Your boy's looking swaggy. There, now no one can complain about it. Why don't you have netherite? Because I don't want to go get it. That's why. Let me live my life. My bed. My bed. Sick. Can I give a world tour? Yeah, sure. So let's give me just a second. Let me get situated here. Put this in here, put that in there. We'll keep this on me. Go in. Put it in there. Diamonds can go in here. This can go in there. That can go in there. Glass can go in here, I guess. I don't really care. Okay, so small world tour. I haven't done a whole lot, but I spawned in over here. My spawn point is one of these blocks. I don't know, it's like right here. I don't know, one of these blocks here. My spawn point. This is my shulker farm. I wanted it near this, but it turns out that this thing is really efficient. So yeah, first thing I did was come over to this village that was right here and started trading. Basically started taking down that forest. But this was an entire village. Then the first major project that I did was building this little, I guess, villager breeder and makeshift villager breeder, and then started working on my trading hall here. And initially when I first started this world, I wanted a dwarven theme. And then as I started working on this like dwarven theme thing, I realized there's a bunch of fantasy dwarven themed Minecrafters out there. And so I completed this build and was like, I don't want to do that at all. I don't want to do that at all. Let me, but before we continue, let me turn off my slime farm so that I don't waste any of the potions. Try not to waste potions if I can help it. There we go. You still wasted some, but that's okay. Rockets right there. So, finished this and was really, really happy with it. And then initially, I was going to make this my storage unit area. But I kind of didn't know what to do with all this open space, which is kind of weird and dumb to say because I made a massive hole in the world over there. But yeah, really happy with the way this turned out. The only thing I would change is an actual way of getting to each villager, like each level. Because right now I just got to fly. So I got to figure something out for that. But, you get, wait, you get an achievement for a netherite hoe? I have a netherite. I have a hoe. I do. We may have to go do that. We could get that later on when I go hunting for more netherite. Or ancient debris, I guess. So this is the first thing I built. And then after I completed this used to be just like a big chunk of missing area because I dug it all out. And it felt really weird to have just a hole in the side of a mountain. So built this little watchtower for the entrance. There's nothing in it. And in fact, we can go up there and, I mean, it's just this. Maybe I'll add an armory or something in here. But yeah, there's nothing here. But I wanted to give it some life on the outside, so I made these paths. I also thought that I might make a mine over here at some point. Obviously, I did not do that, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll do something with it at some point when I get an idea, I guess. Made this little path, did all the wheat, and added 2 custom trees and some lights and stuff. Really, really happy with the way this turned out. I just need to clean up this area and get all this stuff into storage. I added this massive wheat field for, you know, need bread and food and stuff, so wheat seemed like a good idea. That was the first thing I did. And then the second build was this. I started working on this. Took a very, very long time. It took a very long time. There's like 65,000 pieces of glass right there. There's 9 layers. There's carpet underneath it. Used a lot of TNT dupers and just hours of watching them go back and forth. And then I started mining down. But before I did that, there's actually, if we go down here, let's see here, I may be able to go in through here. Do this. We have an ancient city right here that I have done nothing with. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's going to be a future project. But there's a thought, I kind of have an idea because I have a guardian farm that is like kind of that direction. I think it would be cool to kind of mine out from here that way to have a massive entrance into this section of my world. Or my base, I mean. But it like connects to the guardian farm, but I don't know. Oh, dude. Exactly, MB. What did I play on? I played on my laptop. I was in, I think I was like a junior or maybe my mom's laptop. I don't know if I was a junior or senior in high school. Let me think. Came out 2011. Like the full game released. I may have been a freshman in college, actually. But yeah. So I'll do something with this at some point, maybe. But that's there. I built this. Built the walls. You can tell that like I didn't think about blending in the gradient until it was way too late. Like I tried to do it down here. I had already put all this in, and then I realized that I didn't like those lines there and that I wanted to blend it in. And so I came down here and started to do it, and then I was like, I'm not doing that up there. I will not, I refuse. So yeah, that's why it blends here. And if you look at the very top, it blends up there because I fixed it up there to blend up to the peak that you see on the other side. And in fact, you can kind of look really quickly. But like it blends up here because I had to tear some of this down to help blend in the pink into the red as it goes up to the peak. Pocket edition. Wow. That takes me back. Remember how freeing it was just to play Minecraft back then and like not know anything about the game and like not know what was efficient? You were just playing. Oh, what a beautiful time. So after I built this, that's when I got the idea for the 3 hearts. I did not mine this out because this massive hole was here, and I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to blend this into this area, and I still don't know. So I'll mine this out at some point, I'm sure, but mined out this middle heart because I know that this is going to be my super smelter at some point, as well as like the mega build for my nether portal, as well as like it's going to connect into the nether world, and I'm going to have my nether base there. But I have another portal on the other side of the world that takes me to the roof of the nether. And then the next thing I built was this. So my most recent video was this. And this has been the most time consuming thing I think I've done in the world so far, other than collecting the slime. And And this was one of those things where I was like, oh, initially I thought I was going to do like different levels. Like there's going to be super storage here, the one there, and the one there. And I realized that like, I don't want to make it higher. I would rather just make a tunnel for the super storage. So that's what I'm kind of doing down here. We're still, it takes a lot of resources to build one of these, way more than I initially thought. This is the first time I've ever built a super storage, so I did not understand what all went into one of these. So as I kind of collect more materials and slowly store them here, I'll finish this out. But yeah, really happy with the way this turned out. I need to add some more string underneath some of these vines, but I don't know, I'll do that whenever the day comes. But I also have the storage here. Just in case I don't want to put it into super storage, I'll stick it in here somewhere. This also, I think, adds some character. Then we have the mine shaft over here, which goes all the way down there, where I get my diamonds from streams. Got this little house because it felt right. I hate building houses, just so you know. This was not fun for me. This was really difficult and challenging and really hurt my head and frustrated me. It took me like 5 or 6 hours to build this thing. Like, it was insane how long it took me to build that. Memories were definitely made then. Heck yeah. Interior of the Third Heart is just so dope. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. This was a lot of just sitting here placing blocks and taking blocks away, and really happy with the way it turned out. I would like some more light on this back wall so that you could see the gradient there, but like, why is this massive section here? Why doesn't it have glowberries? Like, I know it's RNG based when it grows, but come on. That's like 15 feet. That's like 15 blocks. Are you kidding me? But I love the way it turned out. And then I have this like little hub area up here, just, you know, because I have so many friends that I play with in this world. Love the way this kind of came out. You get your taps here for whatever drink you want. I don't know why I put that there. I don't know why that's it. Why are those there? I don't remember why I put them there. I think this kind of makes more sense because it's magical, whatever. So yeah, no, I'm really, really happy. This is my favorite build so far in the game. This is the coolest thing I think I've ever built in my life. And I've been playing Minecraft for over a decade, so really happy. Love the way the trees came out. The custom trees were really, really, really hard to do. Because for me, it's really hard to conceptualize randomness and make randomness take shape, you know. And with custom trees, you kind of almost have to do some kind of randomness to it for it to look natural, and that's what I was going for. So that was a headache to do, but I love the way this looks at night. And then, like, let me show you what the shaders look like. Let's see here. I think it looks so insane. Shaders on. It looks incredible in my opinion, but maybe others won't like it. But this isn't others' world, so I don't care. Only thing is, my computer is not the best computer in the world, but like, oh my gosh, that is sick, right? I probably sat here for like an hour after I built it when I was done with it and just looked. I mean, look at it. It's a vibe. Oh, man. Oh, my God. I'm in love. I am in love, guys. Okay? This long one annoys me, but other than that, I'm in love with this place. It took way too long to build, but it was totally worth it. So there's that. That was the next thing I built. Let's go check out the Nether a little bit. And well, before I go to the Nether, let me show you my Guardian farm, because it's a really simple one. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go grab my bed. Shaders are amazing, dude. Yes, it's taxing on your computer if you don't have a beefy computer, but it does something special. It adds character in a way that regular Minecraft doesn't. Even though I know that they have like shaders now, I just haven't updated to the most recent version of Minecraft, so I don't have them. But yeah, over here, this direction is where I have my Guardian farm. Somewhere over here. I think it's like this direction. It's not too far away. Oh, there it is. Here's my Guardian farm. There's my AFK platform. Real simple. I do have an idea for a future Guardian farm mega base. Or not Guardian farm, but a water ocean monument temple thing mega base. I will mess with maybe someday, but this was kind of a pain to do. I didn't get to show it in the video because my files got corrupted, so I was a little sad about that. But that was kind of simple and fun to mess with, and I'll show you exactly where that leads. Yeah, I can pause the recording, so I can pause it. It's really nice. So I use Flashback mod. I like having the ability to pause it. I don't know if Replay mod allows you to do that. I can't remember. So I also built this little mob grinder for really for gunpowder. I should probably make a gunpowder farm, but I don't know if it's any more efficient. I mean, I imagine it is because you're only getting gunpowder, but I actually don't know. So this was the first portal that I made. And it used to go into the actual nether, but then I reconnected it to the roof. So go into the nether, the roof here, have my bartering farm here that I barely ever use, but I made it because I needed a bunch of quartz for the whatchamacallit. Where is it? There we go. Need a bunch of quartz for the super storage. So yeah, and then I needed a bunch of the obsidian, grind obsidian, and the regular obsidian for the hearts that I made. So this was super useful. Then obviously my gold farm is here, which I don't know if it's the most efficient, but it gets the job done, and that's what matters here. Happy about this. But if we go this direction, here is where my Guardian farm, I guess, ends up. Get all my sea lanterns and stuff from here. Prismarine, ink sacs, the whole thing, which is nice. And then if we go this direction, this is one of the farms that I built recently. It's way over here. It's a wither skeleton farm. I gotta actually look at the coordinates so I know exactly where I'm going. But it is, I don't know, somewhere around here. Right, nope, this way. Somewhere around here is my... There it is. Here is my wither skeleton farm. Got 12 bowls, bunch of bones. And see how long it takes for that. I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes. I don't mind. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I don't always use the replay, so I just let it run just in case I need like B-roll or something like that. So I can keep it going. I might use this for like use B-roll while I play the next video. But there we go. Yeah, it's not the fastest wither skeleton farm, but it's like 140 skulls or something like that per hour, somewhere around there. So that's kind of cool to have. But I always forget which direction I need. This way. Oh, little dot tells me, which I don't know why that dot's there, but it is. That's everything for the nether in terms of this, like the roof. I don't have anything else on the nether roof. Okay. Okay. This was like my first little farm of sugarcane and mostly pumpkins. I have a little flower farm here that I used for all the dyes for all the glass that I put in that base. And then I got this cooking up. Put it in there, get it going. What else did I do? I had a moss farm here, but I don't know what happened. There's that. I got an allay farm there. And then obviously I have a pumpkin and melon farm here now. All of this was built while I've been waiting for slime because I wanted to give myself something to do. I have my wool farm here, my now OP sugarcane farm. I have a resin farm right here that I don't really use, but it's there. And then I have a cactus farm because I'm going to need, well, I thought I was going to need a ton of green dye, but I don't. But I have it. That's cool. I don't know what I'll use green dye for, but if I ever need it, it's there for me. I was going to make 5 layers and make it super tall. I don't think I need it because I don't use cactus that much. But now to the end. This is what I'm working on currently. And so I'll show you. Actually, before we do, let me put my location back here so I don't have to, not that it's far from my spawn, but actually, you know what? I'll show you where my spawn was. So we can actually figure that out. I have a block to place, yes. Place tough there. This is the project that obviously I'm currently working on, so. And I can kind of explain to you where I went wrong with this next build. And why it's not necessarily a problem, but how I basically messed up. Da 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 da. Oh, down into my, that used to go straight down over to like right here, but then I made this sand duper slash gravel duper because I needed it for concrete, and then obviously for the glass, for the main base, which I mined. Actually, I mined all the glass. I dug up all the sand for the glass initially. For the mega base. It was for the concrete that I used this for because I was like, I'm not doing that again. That was horrible. So got a sand duper here, which is cool. And then if we go in here, obviously the end where I collect the sand. This was my XP farm initially, but as you can tell, as I get closer, Endermen spawn on slime, which the reason I decided to put a floor down here made out of slime is because I thought that Endermen didn't spawn on slime. I was completely wrong. But when I put the carpet down, they'll stop spawning. I'll get rid of all this and move the farm to the center of what I'm doing over here. This is where I messed up big time. So when I was half paying attention when I was marking this out. So this is 16 chunks long. The problem is it should have been 8 chunks. So half this size. I wasn't thinking. I just went 16 chunks. And because of that, I now have a massive square that I have to fill in with slime that shouldn't have been this big, but whatever. And actually, shadow distance doesn't matter to me. I just need the render distance. So I can kind of see what I'm working with here. That's 69,000 slime. I was super confused as I was going around building this because I didn't think about it, about how big this was. I was just placing slime because I thought that I had marked it out correctly. And an Enderman? I don't think it did. Yeah, it was like halfway, maybe 3/4 of the way of placing all this slime. I realized that I'd messed up on my count. And so, yeah, this is what we're working on. I did kill the dragon 20 times to unlock, or 19 times, whatever it was, to unlock all the end portals. Or in gates, I mean. And the next step is placing all the slime. And then I don't know if I use a TNT duper, if it's going to fall all the way down. To the slime blocks. So I'd really would rather not blow this whole place area, like blow this area up. I'm gonna probably mine a lot of this out and just kind of see how far the TNT falls. Because if it doesn't fall all the way to the ground, like to the slime, then I can TNT dupe most of the island. But if it's gonna go all the way to the slime, then I won't. I'll have to mine most of this out by hand, and then I'm gonna build a custom in base here. Oh yeah, it's huge. It's huge. So you can kind of begin to see why I need so much, so many slime blocks. I mean, this place is massive. So, yeah, but it's cool. I have 12 rockets, so let's not do this. Don't want to die with all my stuff. But yeah. So that's why it's taken so long to get my next video out, because I've been doing this. So the goal is for the next video is to place all the slime blocks, remove this island, and put the design that I have in mind on top of the slime blocks to make sure that Endermen don't spawn there anymore, and we'll go from there. That will be the next video. So yeah, I just need to figure out, like, this is going to take too long to mine like this, so I'm going to bring some beacons and see if I can mine endstone instantly, because that would make this a whole lot faster. But I don't know yet. It's still a work in progress. But yeah, and then yeah, this is the block I spawned on. So, and I spawned into the world. Let me change my video settings really quick. 15 or whatever it was. So there we go. There's my world tour so far. Yeah, I was wondering, but then I didn't want to spoil it. Yeah. So that's my tiny world tour. That's what's taken me 3,000. Was it? No, almost 2,400 days, is because I do stupidly large projects for some reason. But yeah. Wasn't very long. It was short and sweet, but that's basically Insta doesn't insta-mine, sadly, I know. But I have a mod that allows me to insta-mine Deep Slate, and I'm wondering if that mod will allow me to insta-mine Endstone. I'm hoping it does. Or it's going to be a very painful process mining that out. But we'll see. So yeah, that's my world so far. It's not a whole... I haven't done a whole lot. I mean, I've done a lot. But it's not like I have a ton of projects. You know what I mean? Also, yeah. Back to turning. We're gonna turn this back on. I'm gonna collect more wool, I guess. After I fill that in, we'll do this. Do this. That in there. Put that in there. Don't need the endstone right now. The stuff can go in there as well. And more. Yep. Alrighty. Grab this. Refill the potions and then turn it back on and we should be good. Yeah, of course. Of course. I'm glad. It's really cool having a... Since this is no longer a hardcore world and I switched it over, it's really nice being able to actually do a world tour because I've never done that. Definitely cool, thank you. Nah. You're not taking up my time. If anything, I'm taking up your time because you're watching me play a video game. So, I appreciate you hanging out. I love giving world tours. Doing a world tour is, I don't know, for me it's satisfying because it's a reminder of like all the work that I put into the world and all the things that I've done. I think so often I forget that, like, I forget to like take time to just enjoy looking at everything that I've kind of done. You know what I mean? So, world tours are never a waste of time in my opinion. Unless we're doing them every day, then maybe it would be a bit tedious at that point, but for the most part, I'm pretty happy with giving a world tour. Let's get this bad boy going again. These. Alright, and do that. And let me check down here really. Yeah, we have another shulker box. We probably need a couple more chests. The 2-week phase. Look, I don't care what anyone says. Whether you're playing in a world, you know, a forever world or not, the 2-week phase is a special place. That's a special experience. I love that phase. Because you just grind. I mean, you're addicted for 2 straight weeks, and then you're like, that was good. See you again next year. I have a friend that does that almost every year at the beginning of the summer. He goes on a 2-week phase. He streams it, does the whole 9 yards, and then he's like, cool, I'm good. I'm good now. I don't got to do that again. He's in here, and grab. Need more nether wart. So we grab. I have another. No, I don't need more nether. I have some over here somewhere. This is why it's important to use your super storage. Nether wart. We need more stone as well, which I have. Down here. I'm gonna grab 2. Okay, nether wart and then the gunpowder. I'm gonna have to AFK at my mob grinder at some point. Make more potions. He's out. Yeah, I don't know, like, look, I would probably pay a ridiculous amount of money to feel the same way I do going through a 2-week, like, Minecraft binge. That feeling is like, I chase that kind of dopamine release all the time. I'd pay some good money to feel like that all the time. The shulker monster is crazy. It's gross. This is why I've never made a shulker farm, because then I end up doing this. I mean, it's gross. And I have a super storage. I mean, it's so bad. You know? But we're not gonna talk about it, okay? We're just not gonna talk about it. Oh, I didn't show you my I have a witch farm, but it's like 2,000 blocks that way. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's way over there somewhere. So there's a witch farm. Maybe I'll show that later. I think, is there anything else in this world? Where I used to dig up my sand, there's a desert like 3,000 blocks that way that I used to collect sand at. Got my tree farm there. There's my cocoa bean farm that I don't ever use and probably never will, but I needed brown dye, so I used it for that. And then haven't looked at that tree since, basically. I was filling out potions. But I'm not proud of my chest monsters. I'm really not. I would lose my mind if my house was like that. Just boxes everywhere, but Minecraft, it is what it is. No problem, sir. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know. It's coming along. The world's coming along. We do have some interesting plans for not only the end base, obviously the end base, but the Guardian, like, Ocean Monument base. I do want this mountain to be bigger. Like, I think I want to build up this side and it like go like way up there, but that seems like a horrific idea at like kind of at the same time. Like, I think it'd be so cool if like there were peaks that encircled this, so you didn't actually see the mega build here, and you just had to fly over and dive in. But I also mined a lot of this. I didn't mine a lot of it. I mined a good amount of this out and blew up a lot of it. So like, there's a part of me that's like, why did you do that? And then are gonna replace it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I have no clue. But I think that would be kind of cool. I have another base kind of idea in my head. What else? I do have like a wonky Looney Tunes kind of idea for like a villager, like village. I don't know. I just have some ideas in my head, and maybe I'll do one here. I also have an idea for a new hardcore world that I think would be a lot of fun. So maybe I'll do that. I have no idea, man. I'm in love with this world at the moment, and so I'm gonna play it. And then once I get bored of playing this world, I will start my new hardcore world and play that for a while until I get the desire to come back here and play this. You know? Yeah. So I know I have a creative world and I could use Axiom and World Edit. I just haven't taken the time to learn how to use them. But I know it would help tremendously. But I also don't know exactly like the full designs of everything. So that's also been kind of a excuse me. That's also been one of the kind of difficult things is finding the balance between playing the game and having fun and using World Edit and other mods to kind of help expedite the process. Because I definitely could use those and like pump out videos a whole lot faster. Yeah, that would be a good idea, especially if I'm going to start doing mountainous stuff. It would be a tremendous idea. I just got to figure out where I'm going to collect all the dirt. Some far off land. I'll probably go through the nether and fly like, I don't know, 5,000 blocks or something, and then just go dig up dirt. That will, maybe not that far. Yeah, maybe 1,000 or 2 blocks. Get like, you know, 10, 15,000 blocks away from this area, because who knows if I'll ever go that direction and do something like that, you know. But I don't know. I have some ideas. I also have this really cool. So this is one of my favorite parts of the whole world that I have done basically nothing with. I think this cave system looks so sick. It could be something incredible. Like, I think this looks so cool. Okay, that's not funny, game. That's not funny at all. But like, this could be really cool. I don't know yet. Just some ideas popping around in my head, you know? A dirt farm loading, dude. Surely there's a way of dirt farming. Hold on, let's look that up. Can you farm dirt? Is there a dirt farm? Dirt farm in Minecraft. Let's see if this actually happens. Like duping. There actually is. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. There's a dirt farm. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, maybe I'll build one of those just for the fun of it. See how it works. That's crazy. Nope. But first is placing all the slime. I had no idea that was a thing. You learn something new every day. That's crazy. That's also sick. It also seems a little broken, but I mean, you know, part of the fun of this game is building farms that are broken that you don't need. At least for me, anyways. How are we doing here? It's kind of slow, isn't it? It's moving at a snail's pace, but that's okay. Makes about 4,000 an hour, and like 4,400 an hour. Stacks of or 4,400 slime blocks an hour. So where were we? We were like in here. There, where were we? There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Almost there. It's crazy complicated. I imagine it is. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just stupidly complicated. Yeah. Let me see something. What am I looking at here? Okay, so once we're done collecting this the slime blocks. We gotta get... actually, should I go get... The question here is, my kids are currently sleeping, but once they wake up, we're leaving. So should I go get the ancient debris that I need right now? And the diamonds that I need to get for the likes? Probably. Because I need to collect 5 pieces of ancient debris, and I need to collect 15 diamond ore blocks for my mine. Is it okay if I... Yeah, okay. This is what we're going to go get that stuff right now, since I don't feel like doing anything else at the moment. Except sitting here and kind of chatting. So, we're going to let this run out, and then while that's running out, we are going to collect sheep, or collect wool. Then we're going to go mine the ores that I need. Go get the ancient debris. So that, when my kids wake up and I got to go, I can just shut off the stream. So last time I did it, it took way longer to find the diamond ore than it did the ancient debris. It took me like 10 minutes to find... I think I had to gather, what, 15 or something pieces of, no, 13 pieces of ancient debris, and it took me like 10 minutes. So I guess I could also show you where my nether base is probably going to be. Just place a torch. Well, I could do that. There's my torches. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. I spent this whole time not placing a torch there, just... Alright. That makes so much sense. There we go. Okay. Back to what we're doing. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Now, gather all these. As much as I hate collecting wool, this is one of my favorite sounds in the game, and I don't know why. It just sounds so crisp. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's a very crisp sound. Granted, I will say this, most sounds in Minecraft, they've done a very good job with the audio, in my opinion. From the music to the sound design, I think that Minecraft is arguably the greatest game ever created. Some people may not feel that way, but numbers don't lie, dog. Right? And this game stays at or near the top in almost every category that it's part of, so I don't care how you feel about the game. The game goes hard. Excited to see the coming episodes. I'm excited to work on them. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I already have some ideas for how I want to do the intro. There's some things I want to change. I've been watching a lot of Sand Diction recently, and Easy, and there's a new Minecrafter that I found recently, Lim, I think, Lem. I don't know how he pronounces it, but he's done, I like the way that he edits. It's very similar to Sand Diction, and so I don't want to 100% be like copy their I guess editing style, but I do want to implement some of it because I think they do a very good job of storytelling. So Instablock that's a special kind. Instablock mining has a special place in my heart. It is so satisfying. Such a satisfying sound. And then when it's one of my favorite things is when it's snowing or not raining, but snowing, and then having the Minecraft music playlist play. Oh, yes. Just give it all to me. I love it. I want more of it. All right. Cool. Put this in the shulker box. That should be stopped. It is. And then let's go gather we're gonna heal my pickaxe really quick, and then we will mend it. Excuse me. Mend this, and then we're gonna go get the whatchamacallit, the diamond ore blocks and the ancient debris. That is the game plan right now. We're gonna finish that up. Make sure that I am ready and prepared to leave when my wife says, hey, we're going to our friends. Come on here. Is there a bunch of XP trapped in there? Huh. Yes. Yes, we're gonna get a netherite hoe. The holy grail of tools. The greatest tool ever created. The one and only. The netherite hoe. I feel like I sound like that reporter from SpongeBob. Welcome to Bikini Bottom! And maybe it's not that good, but I don't know why I'm repairing these. They don't need to be repaired, but do I have mending on that hoe? I don't think I do. No, just Fortune 2. Overkill, but why not? You know, I'm here, so let's do it, you know? Let's fix this guy up. It was way faster than I thought it was going to be, but... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This farm is kind of busted. What is happening? Okay, cool. It's sick. Alright, put that in there. Put that up. That in there. We got those torches. Got these torches. Wood. Alright. Let's go get the diamond ores. Let's go get the diamond ore. Let's do this quickly. This game's gonna give me diamonds. I know that. So how many do I have to get? 15 diamond ore blocks. Which I know I left some down here because I'm a cheater like that, I guess. Right. Okay. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Nice. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 20, and then 25. And then we go up. I genuinely hate mining. Or don't hate it. No! Ah! Oh, dude. Oh, that pains me. You don't... Oh, dude, no. Oh, that hurts. It doesn't count. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm sorry, game. That was not intentional. Oh, man. Do gather the redstone, though. It feels wrong to leave the redstone. Do I need it? No, because I have a witch farm. But it feels dirty to leave the redstone. You know what I mean? I gotta go grab it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like it just doesn't feel right. Maybe there's a little piece of me that holds out hope that there's another diamond up there, you know? Dang, I should have had a 10. It's so sad. Oh, what a good vein though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place. And 15. 20, 25. Now I'm mining all careful, like, for shiny blue rocks. That's what we want. That's the sweet stuff that we want. That's that yumminess. Okay, I got 13. Oh, we're only 2 away. Yeah, we're 2 away. Let's go. All right. That feels so good. That's what you want to see. You just want to see blue shiny. Shiny blue. Not that lapis stuff. None of that dark, deep blue. Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want the shiny stuff. Stuff that makes you scream. You know what I mean? Stuff that makes you love playing Minecraft. Until you get into late game like I'm at and they become practically useless. But that's a different conversation for a different time. We don't need to talk about it. 5. 10. 15. 20. Perfect. Go straight up. I mean, what more can you ask for? Now the question is the game going to give me 2 more relatively quickly, or is it going to hold out on me, right? The game going to show me some love, or is it going to be disrespectful? There's a piece of me that thinks it's going to be just a smidgen disrespectful. Just a smidgen. Yeah, just a smidgen, but actually I can mine on this side because my storage unit I think is like a little bit higher than this because the heart, right? I can't remember. We're gonna strip mine that way though. Yeah, 2 more. This is the ooh, that 2. And 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my gosh. We did it. We did it. This was so much faster than last time. That's kind of crazy. Yesterday it took me like 45 minutes to find my first diamond. It's funny how Minecraft works. I'm thankful though. I'm thankful. Oh my gosh, look at it. Alright. Grab the redstone here. And throw this in. And let's go grab these beautiful blue rocks here. 1, 2. We're leaving that one. We got our 15. We got our 15. Let's go. We did it. We did it. I'm so happy. We're actually going to grab this. Sweet. That was easy. I'm really happy about that. Let's go get this nether or ancient. I want to say netherite. It's not netherite. It's ancient debris. We can just stick this in here. These can all go into the chests up here. Boom, baby. Turn. But yeah. Didn't make it. I hit the side, but that's okay. Also, I need to see how tall this is. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Maybe I can't strip mine to the left. I'm not sure. I really have no idea. Don't know. I'm not going to worry too much about it. It's in here. It should go down here. Let me just make sure. Perfect. Stone. I think it was added there. That feels good. really quick. That day, 2400. 2402. Not even close. All right. Sick. Love to see that. So now, 5 pieces of ancient debris. Let's see how this goes. This should be fun. Gonna take this with us. Is there anything else I need with me? I should have my chest. Because last time I did this, I almost died. Because things spawn in the nether when you don't have it spawn proof. Take out my bow. I'm not going to need my bed, so we're going to put that away so I don't blow myself up. Need air. Sick. Let's do this. Let's do this. I am stoked for this. I don't know why I'm so stoked, but getting ancient debris is not my favorite thing to do, but doing it this way makes it more fun. Also to have a small break from playing Slime Collector 3000. Here. Here. First off. Missed. And he hit me. Okay. I'm not good at the game. Yep. Got a ways to go to get to where I need to be, so but we're gonna hope that I don't have to fight anything. Where am I going? Let's just do this real quick. Fuck that. Turn this off a bit because I'm tired of adding stuff. Alright, there we go. Ow. To not die. Maybe don't do it. That's not a good idea. Boom ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Turn the corner and run. Jump 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 jump. Corner, jump jump jump, turn the corner, jump 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 jump. Nah, bro. I'm not the one. I'm one of those dogs. Pink. What that? Hit him. Sit down. Oh, it dropped his bow. What do you think it is? Power 3? Out of my inventory. Disrespectful to the game and to me. I'm gonna put this on for a bit just in case. This is where it starts to get a little hairy. Stuff starts spawning in and this way. Actually, no, I need to have. I can fly. What am I talking about? Me. Me. Pause. That on. Question is, which direction do I go? I think I'm just gonna go this way. Kind of where it takes me. Any ancient debris here? Behind the gravel? Then no, okay. What high level am I on? I need to be on 15, right? This is the one that we actually have to do this. So I need to get this out. I don't need that in my inventory at the moment. We got that. Go. Don't know how far we're going. We're just gonna go, I guess, until we run into another lava lake or something. think we're gonna use the, yeah, just in case I fall into hill, bro. Okay. All right, you know what? Maybe we're not going this direction. Maybe I lied. Maybe we're going this direction. Not it? Okay. I hate lava lakes. I hate them with a passion. Well, we're gonna try the other direction. Chunk borders. That will help. Alright, so then let's find a chunk border really quick. Ah, yes, this was the one I was following. Let's go over here then. Let's go this direction. 14, because that's 15 right here. This. Alright. I always forget about the chunk border thing. Probably shouldn't, but you know. Do 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 do. I just need to be able to go far enough that it allows me to place all 40 pieces of 44 pieces of TNT. I'm thinking with 44 pieces of TNT, I will find the 5 pieces of nether or ancient debris that I need. I think you can never be too careful, I suppose, but or you can never be too careful. Dude, my brain is not working. I'm making assumptions, is what I'm trying to say. Assumptions are being made. I should stop making assumptions. The whole point. That is what I was trying to say. Why that was so difficult, I don't know. Like we may have chosen the correct direction here. New! 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 Alright, cool. I don't have any fire resistance potions, so I'd be a little bit more careful than I normally would. Is that far enough? This might be far enough. Alright, that might be far enough. Just do... There we go, right here. Oh, okay. Need to do that, but whatever. How close am I? Dang, I went a ways, didn't I? Oh, I kind of went far. I kind of went super far. How close was I? Yo, I kind of went real far. Okay, well... I don't have any more TNT, do I? Oh, whatever. We're gonna do it like this. And then we'll just find this hole and We'll blow it up later on. Alright, so this is going to be either really, really stupid or survive, but... Okay, we click, go backwards, click, go backwards, click, go backwards. Go, 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 go! Okay. Just in case. Get this out of here and then we'll press that. No ancient debris though, that's not a good start. It's not fire. I don't have flame on any of my, I don't have flame on my my bow, so that's why I didn't use the bow. I really gotta work on my spacing, don't I? Wasn't expecting that to fall. Oh, look at there. There's. Whoa! Whoa! That scared me. I think I can fix it. Of everything. Cool. There we go. On 2 more pieces. That feels good. All right. First of 5. Anything else here? 1, 2. Anything else here? No. That's a bit sad, but I'm gonna walk around. I'm not getting rid of it. Get rid of this one. Maybe I should get rid of it. No, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Okay. Nice. Oh. Wow. Be there. Just 3. Anything else? Lava lake. No. Come on, baby, keep going. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Oh, bum. Oh, there's 4. That's what we like to see. Oh, there's... Yes. Yes! Yes! Just what the doctor ordered. I don't know if this is all going to disappear. I don't think it will. Oh. Sick. That was easy. In here. It just didn't fly, so. Alright, there's 5. I do want to go ahead and finish the TNT, though, so let's do that. Yo, my bro. You don't want this. You don't want the smoke. Okay, so there's another piece of ancient debris there. Closer are we to the end? I don't know. This could be the last TNT. No, it's not. All right. Let's go. Yeah, just keep it going. Just keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Right there. Hold on, TNT. I'm trying to keep up. There's the last stream right there. I think if I do it like this. It is just a lava lake. That's sad. Well, cool. We got 2 more pieces there. Nice. We got some more pieces that we can collect later on, but we did it. We're done. I love that. So much better than having to get like 30 or whatever it was. But we can go make a netherite hoe, which is dope. Go do that. So let's fly back. Boom, baby. 5 easy pieces of netherite, or of ancient debris. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We knocked it out the park. Talk about easy game, right? Easy game. It wasn't even close. And the ancient debris didn't even stand a chance. I don't want any of this stuff in my inventory. Get rid of that and that. Backwards. Don't. That or that. Or that or that. Keep it moving. We should kind of make a... Just so I remember that this is where... Turn, right there. Turn those off and fly this way. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's try to not die. That would be a good idea. I'm doing horrible at it. Let's... Maybe I don't fly? Huh. This is where I'm going to put this on, because I almost died walking back last time. Serious dedication. You know, I try. I do try. Thank you. I'll be here all week. And the week after that, and the week after that. Alright. I'm so ready to go eat. I'm stoked about being able to eat tonight. Also, let me get this out of my inventory so I'm not staring at it. It's gonna drive me nuts. Where I almost died, right? Right around this corner. Let me just run this way. That stressed you out? Why? I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Not really. Sort of. A little bit. Alright, we're good. We're safe now. We can get out of here. Oh yeah, I'm so ready for barbecue. I'm so ready for it. Also had a really big... I had a huge breakfast, but I'm starting to get hungry now. Alright. That was a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be, so that's always nice. Boom. We're gonna go make the netherite hoe. Because that's the only logical thing to do when whenever you're collecting netherite. Need that. We need one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those. Here we go. Boom, boom, ba boom. Oh, my arm itches. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, game. Yeah. 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 Give it to me. Let's go. Oh, yeah. That's right. Everything's right in the world. Boy, serious dedication. Ah, we did it. I'll never use it, but we did it. It feels so good. We're kitted out. Yeah. Now no one can you can't complain about it. It's done. The deed is done. Okay, so we can put our bow back in there, put that back in there. I don't need the bones. I have more bones than I know what to do with. Can go in there, I guess. This can go in there, that can go in there, that can all go in there. Now it's back to just collecting slime, because what else would I do in this world besides collect slime, right? It doesn't make sense to do anything other than collect slime. Alright. Turn that back on. This stuff refill, and watch as my life begins to slowly wither away due to this insane idea I had for a build. It's gonna be so cool when it's done, though. Love you, Sam. Thank you, dude. Thank you for hanging out. You have a good one. Sleep well. I'm gonna sit here and collect some slime while I wait to get ready for this party. I understand. I hope you have sweet dreams. That sounds weird. Sleep well is my point. Get tons of rest, and I'll see you when I see you, alright? Dang, it's almost 2. You're dedicated. You're a real one, alright? You're a real one. Have a good one. Okay. Well. I don't need this on me. Let's put that in there and grab another shear and get to shearing. This is what I'm gonna do until it's time for me to go. Alright, brother. Have a good one. Handshakes and high fives and cheers and all the sorts. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Grab that. I grab all the wool? I think I did. The music that is playing right now is making me sleepy. Is making me super sleepy. It is making me so sleepy. I need a banger to pop up, but it's not playing bangers at the moment. That's alright. Oh man. This is electrifying stuff. This is electrifying stuff, dude. This is so stimulating to my brain. There's nothing else I'd rather do. I'm complaining about something that I decided to do on my own. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. Okay, I was like, is it out? There's no way it's out of fine potions. I just filled it up. No, and I'm gonna take a... Yeah, there we go. This is what I can do. Do this right here. No. Button. This one. My bed's, where's my bed? Rico, what's going on? How are you? Where is my bed? There it is. Alright. Place that down. I hope you're doing well. You're late? No, there's never late. You arrived just when you were supposed to. But yes, I have been streaming for a little bit. That's okay. Alright, we're putting this back on. We got full netherite today, which is cool, I guess. We are super close to being done with all of this. We are right there. I mean, almost done. I'm super stoked about it. We have this many shulker boxes left. This many shulker boxes left, and we're done with all of the slime that I think I'm gonna need to finish the end. But that's okay, or it's a little bit saddening because now I have to collect a ton of wool, which is something that we're working on. Really large grinds that kind of have to happen over the next probably couple of weeks while I work towards my next video. We're super close. We're at the tail end of this next grind for the next video, but it is what it is, you know? How many sheep do I have? I couldn't even begin to tell you how many sheep there are. A couple hundred maybe? Between these 3 pins and then the like 2 pins that I have over there. But I did not count. I was just kind of breeding them and then shearing them. Probably close to like 64 in each pin. Yeah, probably a couple hundred. Not a ton though. I could breed more, but I don't know. It's starting to, entity cramming is a thing I kind of worry about. I don't want to kill off any sheep. I don't want to get killed myself. So I have no earthly idea how many I actually have. Oh. Alright, we're gonna continue shearing some sheep for a couple more minutes, but I'm about to have to head out. I got a barbecue to go to, and gotta go get changed for that. It starts in like 10 minutes. Gotta pick up some stuff for that, but why don't you make an automated wool farm? I have an automated wool farm, it's just not fast enough. And I don't want to commit the resources to make a automatic wool farm large enough for what I'm needing, so I just made some pins, but I'll show you the automatic wool farm here in a second. Let me collect, let me shear all these guys really quick. Boom. There we go. Is that all the wool? I think it is. And I didn't think about using carpet early enough into my end base. If I would have thought about it earlier, I would have made an automatic wool farm a long time ago, but it's been around for a while. I've had the wool farm for a couple of weeks, but it doesn't produce enough wool fast enough for like what I'm gonna need. So it's just gonna be easier and faster to manually do it. It stinks because it's kind of boring stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I guess a lot of what I do in this world, the videos don't showcase it, but it's a lot of doing this, like a whole lot of it. But yeah, my wool farm is right here. Yeah, see, it's been running. I cleared out that inventory like 5 hours ago, and there's only half a stack of wool. Yeah, it's super simple to make. It just requires a lot of materials, and I don't. Committing that many materials to it would be ridiculous. Or like when I could just shear. So this is going to be more or less time consuming to do in the long run than waiting for an automatic wool farm. It's boring, but it has to be done if I'm gonna build what I want to build in the end, you know? Alright, let's check on this really quick. That's coming along nicely. This should be close to being full. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. But that being said, I gotta go. I got a party to a barbecue party get together thing to go to, swim party. So I gotta go. But Rico, I appreciate you stopping by, even though it was not very long. Sorry. I will be live tomorrow though, at sometime in the morning. After I wake up, something like that, and we'll be doing this. Finishing up the final bits of slime collecting. I probably have. See that? I don't know. How much is a double chest? 1, 2, 3, 6. So that's 1 shulker box. That's 2 shulker boxes. I have 4. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, like 10-ish. Oh, there's my son. All right. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.